Hey everyone, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about how to make an iPhone app. So the first step to creating a profitable iPhone app is to have an idea, a good idea. So how do you know if your idea is a good one? The first step is to even care if your idea is solid, and the second step is to answer the question, does it have at least one of the indicators of success? Right now you're probably wondering, what are these indicators of success? The first one is asking yourself, does your app solve a unique problem? Before the light bulb was invented, somebody had to shout out, man, reading by candlelight sucks. Figure out what sucks and how your app can make the life of its user more comfortable. Another indicator of success is, does the app serve a specific niche? Though there aren't any stats on the App Store search, the uses of applications are certainly growing with the explosion of the App Store inventory. Find a niche that ardent fans, for example pet lovers, and create an app that caters to that specific niche. And the reason you really want to target a niche that has a lot of fans is because you're going to receive a lot more downloads, and the chances are you're going to be able to make a lot more money as long as your app is a good one. The next question to ask yourself is, does it make people laugh? This one's a no-brainer. If you can come up with something funny, you are definitely on the right track. Your idea may be the golden one. Heck, I had a red button, do not press, for 5 minutes yesterday, and I downloaded the app just because it was a fun one. So as long as you can get your users to laugh, you're on a good path. Another question to ask yourself is, are you building a better wheel? Are there existing successful apps that lack significant feature enhancements? Don't be satisfied with just a wine list. Give similarly a way to talk to their fans, okay? Will the app be highly interactive? Let's face it, most of us have the attention span of a flea. Successful games and utilities engage the user by requiring action. So, after you've answered one of those questions, and as long as your app can contain at least one of those indicators of success, you're going to need these certain tools. The first one is, you're going to need to join the iPhone Apple Developer Program. That's $99. The second one is to get an iPhone or iPod Touch. The reason being is because you can test your app on either the iPod or iPhone to see how it works. The third one is to get an Intel-based Mac computer with Mac OS X with 10.5.54. Okay? The next step is to prepare a non-disclosure agreement. Here's a sample. Okay? So you can check out a sample. I'll give you a link below. Alright? So the next one is download and install the latest version of the iPhone SDK if you don't have it already. The next one is to get a spiral-bound notebook. Now what you want to do is you want to ask yourself, what are you really good at? What skills do you bring to the table? Are you a designer whose brain objects to Objective-C? Are you a developer who can't design their way out of a paper sack? Or maybe you are neither, but an individual with an idea you would like to take to the market. Designing a successful iPhone application is a lot like starting a small business. You play the role of a researcher, project manager, accountant, information architect, designer, developer, marketer, and advertiser all roll into one. Remember, what all good entrepreneurs know, it takes a team to make a product successful. Don't get me wrong, you certainly can do it all, but you can also waste a lot of time, energy, and sanity in the process. So don't go crazy. Reference the checklist below and ask yourself what roles are the best fit for you to lead. Then find other talented people to fill in the gaps. The infusion of additional ideas can only enrich the product. Okay, so here's the skills checklist. You need to have the ability to discern what works and what doesn't work in existing iPhone apps. Market research, outlining app functionality, sitemap creation, sketching, good user interface design, programming, Objective-C and Cocoa. We assume here that we aren't creating a native application. You need to have skills in app promotion and marketing. Remember to have contractors sign your non-disclosure agreements. Having a contract in place tells your contractor, I'm a professional that takes my business and this project seriously. Now don't go running off with this idea. Okay? The next one is to do your homework. Market research. Market research is a fancy way of saying look at what other people are doing and don't make the same mistakes. Learn from the good, bad, and ugly in the App Store. Coming up with creative solutions in the app concept development and design starts with analyzing other, maybe similar, applications. Even if you encounter a lot of poorly designed apps, your mind will reference these examples of what not to do. What problem does your app solve? What products have you seen that perform a similar task? How do successful apps present information to users? How can you build on what works and make it unique? What value does your app bring to the audience? These are all questions you want to ask yourself in the process of creating an iPhone application. Okay? Now, are you ready to take the steps to building a profitable iPhone app? If you want to learn the final steps to building a profitable iPhone app, check out the link in the description. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a resource that takes you step by step through everything you need to know. Okay, so everything I've talked to you about in this video, the resource I'm going to share with you when you click the link below is going to walk you through each one of these steps in details, and it's going to help you build a successful iPhone application. And even if you don't have a good idea, this resource that you will be checking out by clicking the link below will show you how to come up with a profitable idea. All right.